Okay, and see it's.
Oh, okay, cool. So,
Okay.
And this is all on your camera, huh?
Yes.
That's, I mean, your phone, excuse me, I meant to say
Or
phone.
it's like a.
Is it a camera or a phone?
It's like a video camera.
Is that yours personal?
Yes.
That's really nice.
I use it for making random videos.
What brand is that?
It's, I want to say it's Samsung or Sony. One of them.
Wow,
But they're nice. Little
that's very cool.
handheld camera.
You get good quality?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1080 or yeah, 1080p.
Great. All right.
How is writing used in your field generally?
That was that stumper of a question. So can I start out by just telling you who my name, my name and okay.
Of course.
So,
can we
yeah.
turn on the light? Because I think
Yeah.
it'd be better.
Will be better. It's too dark.
Yeah, because your
You know,
face.
and that light beside you might give you. It's actually a warmer,
Yeah, I think.
warmer light than this light. Tell me what you think. I'm happy to turn on this one, but that one.
No, this one works just fine.
That one's okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So my name is Catherine McDermott. Should I be looking at him?
Either one.
Okay, so my name is Catherine McDermott, and I teach business communication. So that's the business writing course, and I have all majors in the business school. So I have accounting majors, finance majors, econ majors, marketing, management, global, entrepreneur, digital, you name it, they're all in that class. So I'm teaching a pretty broad-based course to 9 different disciplines in the business field. So when you ask about writing in business, it varies in the kind of field that you go into in business. So I understand you're an accounting major.
Yes.
And as an accounting major, your writing is going to be more geared towards report giving and making recommendations and proposals. And so that would be the primary emphasis of your writing. Let's assume you're a marketing major. What is your major?
My major is administration.
Administration. Okay, so it's more general. Let's
Yeah.
say that you go into management as a field, then your writing would be different from his particular writing, because yours would be more informative. You'd be informing your staff about policies and procedures. You would be doing evaluations of your employees, so you'd be doing write-ups of performance evaluations. If they were a marketing major sitting in here, that whole field of writing is changing completely with social media. So we're teaching students how to write for the social media kind of writing, as opposed to your writing a report from an audit review.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so different. It's all over the place.
Is there anyone influential in your field, writing wise? And if there is, who would they be?
My field is business communication,
Okay.
and in my field I would say Mary Ellen Guffey is probably the most renowned, influential writer in my field. In business in general, I would say one of the most popular authors who talks about business and being leaders and communicating and writing effectively is Jim Collins, and he wrote, you may recognize these books, Built to Last, Good to Great, Great by Choice. Those are some of the books he wrote. Another author you might recognize is Malcolm Gladwell, who wrote The Tipping Point and Blink. Those, yeah. So those have been influential writers, but their writing is not about how to write in business so much as it is they're influential in the field of business.
Okay. And is it in the real world?
To write,
Yes.
it's everything.
Everything?
It's everything. You make or break your career by your ability to communicate. Bottom line.
Is it critical to have in this field?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, there have been articles, many articles and research reviews, and there was one done recently actually in the Wall Street Journal that talked about what are employers looking for in students who are graduating. And the top 3 skills included communication.
Okay.
Critical, absolutely critical. And they also asked the question, all right, so what does it take for them to get hired? Communication. And then what does it take for people to get promoted and get raises? And the answer was communication. If they said, you know, you could know everything in the world about accounting, but if you cannot communicate it, what good is it?
What are some typical struggles with writing in this field?
Really understanding who your audience is. Audience. and being concise and clear. So many times people have a hard time being concise, and in the business world, have you ever heard of the expression KISS?
Yes.
You know what that means?
I do not.
It means keep it sweet and simple, or keep
Okay.
it short and simple. You hear different acronyms for it, but so many times people go on and on and on, and they lose their sense of organization, and people are reading their documents and getting very confused. So being concise and being very clear is critical, and knowing who you're writing to, making everything audience focused.
How much of your time is spent on writing?
My personal time?
Yes.
My personal time. I would say probably about 50%.
Okay. What texts do students in your major read?
Well, my major, or I'm teaching a core course,
Okay.
and so it's going to be a business communication text that I work with. So it's a business and process text, and as I mentioned, I should have a copy of it. Do I? Yes. I have to have a show and tell.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the primary text that we use in business communication, called the Process and Product, and it helps me teach all the different majors in business the particular format that is used, and then we work in particular on the kind of writing for your area of concentration.
Alright. What texts do you read on a regular basis?
Text or books? I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Books are like magazines.
Okay,
Just pretty
yes.
much any.
Sure.
anything.
Yes. I certainly read the Bloomsburg. It comes out every week. I read as much as I can. I try to get to the Wall Street Journal on a daily basis. If not, I'm not as good on a daily basis, but I try to. I also am a member of an organization called the Public Relations Society of America, and so I read all of their publications, and they have newsletters, and we do a lot of webinar kinds of things.
Okay.
I would say I'm reading more online materials right now than I am hard text.
And to sum it all up, do you have any advice to give us?
Yes, I do, and that is to give all of your attention and effort in this endeavor, because it's going to make the difference in whether you're hired or someone else is hired. So the kind of feedback that you're getting from your instructors, really try to take to heart and give the kind of time and effort it takes. If the teacher assigns a textbook to read it. It's just not there for just to be like not used, not used and not read. So my recommendation is to write and rewrite and rewrite.
Okay.
It's a critical skill.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. That's it.